Ladies and gentlemen, let's dive in, shall we? Texans fans, as of me, we lost to the Ravens yesterday in an epic fashion. We lost. Baltimore, they did what they did best. They were the number one in the AFC team. But like I said to my fans and friends in a couple videos before that with the playoff game about the Browns, hey, I'm excited, exceptionally glad that we even had a chance this year in the playoffs. We won the division. To make it this far to the divisional round, I am ecstatic either way it went. We had injuries off the wazoo. No Tank Dell, obviously. A lot of false starts. We really beat ourselves in this game. And it's crazy enough as I like to say that in the first half, so many false starts on the great Lermy Tunsil, Fant, Mason, so many. Just really beating and shooting ourselves in the foot. And the Ravens did what a good team does, is they capitalize. They capitalize when the other team makes a mistake. They capitalize when, another team makes, small, can't really get the ball down the field like that, take away their number one players. But in the second half, if you watch this game, the Texans were equally matched. But the idea of coaching is what got involved in the second half. Pretty much more so just adjustments. Things that really, I can honestly say Baltimore and Jim Harbaugh and them are really good at. And their defense proved to be the number one in the AFC defense pretty much. I think the San Francisco 49ers are the best defense. But in this case, for what I saw, man, beautiful game. Let's dive into it. CJ Stroud played a wonderful game against the Ravens. As for Lamar Jackson, played a phenomenal game, proving like he's an MVP, act like he's been there. Their team is on a mission. As for the Texans, the run game, not so much really present. A couple of big, little small break-off runs here and there, but nothing really truthfully consistent with the running game. Singletary, even the fact that Dameon Pierce really didn't even get any snaps throughout the entire game, shows you that we're really committed to keeping Singletary next year. So I really want to see how we do in free agency. Dalton Schultz, good game. Nico Collins, solid game. Not exceptionally well like against the Browns and all the other teams, but they did what they're supposed to do against the Ravens and a team like that. So I'm really impressed with the team. Defensively, shout out to Christian Harris. I know a lot of people are going to pay attention to Will Anderson, Jonathan Gennard, but Christian Harris, man, you got to start putting him in that category with Stingley as well. This young core defensively is going to be a force to be reckoned with in the future. And I see it forming right now that is the culture that DeMeco Ryans wants. We're probably going to lose Bobby Slovic, too, to coaching as well offensively. But I think the downfall really of the game yesterday is that Bobby Slovic, because of the inactive use of Xavier Hutchinson and John Mechie and Brevin Jordan, surprisingly enough, those offensive weapons are there. And that's the crazy thing about it. I think the next coordinator that comes in, because we will lose. We're going to lose Bobby Slovic. So we're going to lose Bobby Slovic. So it's going to happen. This is going to happen, guys. Sorry, I hate to say it, because he's just too good of a coordinator to keep. And if a head coaching job comes knocking on the door, like San Diego, like Atlanta, why not? Why not take it? Why not make the money? Why not leave? I get it. I understand. However, back to the basics at hand, with Brevin Jordan, with John Mechie, with Xavier Hutchinson, you've got the receivers in your chamber ready to go. It's just that these guys, when the playoffs came, it wasn't like these guys played like they knew how to, like be involved in the game. So with that being said, when Tank Dell does get back on the field, I think that the next coordinator that comes in or next year, we get those guys involved early in the season, let them understand that they are a part of the offense. I just recently watched the Lions game, and I'll talk about that here in a little bit. But right now, just what I saw from the Texans, very exceptional, very well. Lamar Jackson did what he does best. He runs all over defenses, or he's going to torch you up. But for us to keep, Zay Flowers under 100 yards, Rashard Bateman under 100 yards, Odell Beckham under 100 yards, I don't even know if he got it, but Isaiah Likely was a problem. But I understand Christian Harris can't be everywhere. That's the thing. So, other linebackers like Denzel Perryman, of course, coming in. I really can't wait to see when Henry Toto comes back, too, as well. It's another strong linebacker coming back, too, as well for the Texans. So it's going to be a really fun thing to talk about. It's going to be a great offseason. Definitely will keep you posted, because that's where I love to do most of my work for this YouTube channel. Also, guys, shout out to you guys for subscribing. I see a lot of subscribers, man. I'm trying to get to 1,000 before April, before the NFL draft. We're almost there. We're at 981. Thank y'all so much for watching. Thank you so much for the big video boost on the playoff win for the Texans. I'll drop a link in the description so you guys can check that video out. But as of right now, guys, let me know in your comments what you think for the Texans, which direction they should go in the draft. I have mine personally, but I'll wait till I get into that, see what they want to do in free agency. Who do we keep, who do we not keep? I do cover all 32 teams, but the best team, of course, is going to be the Texans, of course. That's just my team. So they're going to always come out first, and everybody else falls in line. But with that being said, hey, no more, no less. Yo, thank y'all. Stay blessed. Enjoy the playoffs if your team's still in it. If your team's not in it, make sure you cook some Rotel or just bring the chips. You know what I'm saying? February 11th is coming soon. Shout out, y'all. Peace.